Hey, what's up everybody? Michael the Ark here. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Houyi Recurve bow. And this thing comes in 4 different skins. The Houyi Recurve bow default, which has no extra name on it. The Houyi Recurve bow Hidden Dragon. The Houyi Recurve bow Moonlight. And then the Houyi Recurve bow snakeskin. Now, I've never thought that I would like the snakeskin up until I have loaded it up here, and it actually looks pretty good. I personally prefer the Moonlight, though. It is my favorite. So, let me show you what each of these look like in here. This is the default, which just says Houyi Recurve bow on it. The Hidden Dragon, the Moonlight, and the Snakeskin. Now, on each of these bows, the accuracy is 38, the recoil 20, reload speed 100, hip shot 10. With the Recurve bow, you're going to get a peak draw weight of 70 pounds, and you only have the 1 arrow in it. The Recurve bow can shoot 350 grain, 540 grain, and 700 grain broadhead traditional arrows. However, originally the bow came in the Weapon Pack 1, and it came with only the 540 grain broadhead recurve arrow, which as of, I believe, either the high-tech hunting pack or the Silver Ridge Peaks no longer is in the game at all. The original arrows cost 950 units when purchasing them, and then when the tracer arrows come out, they were 1200. However, they have now been dropped to 750 and 900 for the 540 grain. So each of these, if you have the high-tech hunting pack, I do fully believe that with an update to the game itself, if you have hunting pack 1 or weapon pack 1, that you should get the 350 and the 700. If not, then you will be stuck with just the 540. I do know that if you purchase Silver Ridge Peaks, you will get all 3 of these. With the high-tech hunting pack, you will also gain access to the tracer arrows as well. So that's going to be 6 different arrows. If you like the blinking tracer, then they're going to cost you a little bit more money. The 350 grain arrow is going to be recommended for classes 1 to 3. The 540 is now 4 to 7, where it used to be 4 to 8. And the 700 is 8 to 9. So in another video, I will show you how to actually aim these and everything. But we're going back to the store now, and I'm going to show you a little bit more in there. Okay, over here in the store, you can see that we have all 4 of the different Houyi Recurve bows here. And it is pronounced Houyi, like you would, I guess, spell W-H-O-I-E, I guess. It is, I believe, Chinese. And it even says that it's from Chinese mythology. So, with the Weapon Pack 1, you do get these for free. Every one of them. And they all function exactly the same. Now, although on here on the website it says something about being a longbow, these are recurve bows, and as you can see, the recurve gets its shape by coming back up and curving on either side. If you were to talk about a longbow, this is what a longbow will do. So how do these actually compare to the longbow, and which should you use? Well, the longbow is free with Silver Ridge Peaks. There are 3 of them. It's up to you However, the peak draw weight is only 60 on the longbow, so technically speaking, you will do a little bit more damage with the recurve bow. It'll have a little bit more power. Also, this does have more accuracy. Recoil, I believe the hip shot is worse. Yeah, the hip shot is just slightly worse, but the reload speed is the same. So overall, I believe that the recurve bow is the better of the two traditional bows. Now let's look at the compatible items. You're going to be getting the 350 grain broadhead traditional arrows for 500 units. The tracer version of that of the 350 is 750 units. The 540 traditional is 750. The 540 traditional tracer is 900. The 700 traditional is 900, and the 700 tracer is 1100. Now, as far as what these do, the tracers are going to perform exactly the same as the regular traditionals without the tracing on it. However, it does seem that there's a slight discrepancy in the way that they work. They seem to, for some reason, the tracer arrows seem to be a little bit more accurate with some bows, and I don't know why this is, and I don't know when they will fix it. They do know that there is a bug with this. However, they should shoot exactly the same. The 350, they all have an effective range of 21.87. The penetration with the 350 is 15. The expansion 0. The 540, the penetration is 75, expansion 0. And the 700, the penetration is 90, expansion 0. Now, there is something to note. The 350 and the 700 have flat arrowheads on them, and the 540 has 4 blades instead of just 2. And I will show you what I'm talking about here. If you pull this up, you can see you only see 1 blade on the left there, and there's 1 blade on the right. If you go over here and pull this one up, this has a tri-blade. I had said 4, I think, but this is a tri-blade, and it has 1 at the top, and it has 1 sticking out like little feet on either side. And then with the 700, it is like the 350, just the double blade, 1 on each side. So in all honesty, it is actually a lot easier to aim the 700 and the 350 as you aim just at the top of that little lip that is just at the over the shaft. With these, you need to get, with the 540, you need to get used to aiming down the shaft basically and trying to aim directly at what you're looking at with the shaft there. Now, these bows are going to zero in for 66 yards, 44 yards, and 22 yards. With the compound bows, I have found that those translate usually to about 20 yards, about 41 yards, and about 62 yards. But however, with the recurve bow, it does seem that they do translate over to the 22, 44, and 66. Back in here in the store, I wanted to show a few things. The recurve bow weighs 2.5 units. The longbow also weighs 2.5 units. With the other bows, you're going to get 4 units of weight on all of them except for the Razorback, which is 3.5. Also, I believe, yes, the crossbow is also 4. Now, with Weapon Pack 1, you are going to get the crossbow as well. I will cover it later, but you will also get the 22 rifle, which, if if I can find it. Should be down here. The 22 Express and Classica. So that is a little about the longbow, or the recurve bow, excuse me. And hopefully this has helped some of you. I will be putting out a video showing exactly how to aim and use these bows, though. So the next video will be of the longbow, and I hope to see you there.